everyone, and welcome to today's video. Today for you, I have another review. This one is going to be on the Play Stick from Benefit. Now, this foundation stick, I believe, used to be a fan favorite, but for whatever reason, Benefit discontinued the product. But just recently, I believe at the beginning of this month, brought it back, but only for a limited time. So it's a limited edition product, which I don't understand. If it's such a fan favorite, why not keep it? You know, why not just have it around for the long haul? Now, this foundation stick retails for $36 US. It comes in 3 shades. Yes, 3 shades. I grabbed the shade Tea Party, which is like the medium shade. It comes in a really fair shade, a medium shade, and then a not so deep shade, but I guess it's like I don't know. I don't know. I was confused when I first saw my options. I thought maybe they were like a lot of the shades were out of stock, but no, it turns out that they literally only have 3 shades to choose from. I'm assuming that it is because it's a limited edition item. They obviously don't want to mass produce a ton of different shades and then not have them sell, is the only thing that I can really think of. So it comes in a 0.3 ounce tube. So not a whole lot of product. Usually with foundations, liquid foundations, you get a full ounce. With the stick foundations, I find that obviously you get less. But a lot of the time they claim that a little goes a long way. I'm not really sure exactly if that's the case for this particular foundation stick. We shall see. The claims on this product as far as what it is straight from the website. It is a multitasking cream to powder foundation stick that's a concealer, a foundation, and a powder in one. The claims on this product are that it is going to create a natural, smooth, and flawless looking complexion with a satin matte finish. Straight from the website, it claims that it is a perfect product for quick and easy application. It is an all-in-one product, so it's perfect for spot concealing, full face coverage, touch-ups, and contouring. It is lightweight, velvety smooth, blendable, and buildable for natural to full coverage. So you can go pretty light on it if you'd like, or you can build it up for heavier coverage. It's enriched with a blend of green tea and chamomile, or chamomile. I know some people like to pronounce it that way. It soothes, providing a smooth and even complexion. So what I'm gathering from reading the description is that it is an all-in-one product, so concealer, foundation, powder, and it's also supposed to be beneficial to the skin because of the ingredients that are infused in it. As far as how to apply the foundation, it states that you should apply this multitasking foundation to your face and blend evenly with fingertips or a foundation brush. I'm going to be using this as a foundation completely, and also I'm going to be trying it out as a concealer because if a foundation claims that it can also be used as a concealer, why not? I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna go ahead and color correct the right under eye area just to see how it wears with color corrector and without color corrector on the under eyes, and I will be right back. Okay, so now I am back with only one side color corrected. So now it is time to apply the foundation slash concealer. So it doesn't really state how much you should use. It just states that you literally can like scribble over your face and then blend it out. So I'm assuming they're trying to get you to have fun with it, but the logical side of my brain is telling me that that's quite wasteful. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to start off light and then build it if I need to. So I'm going to show you all a close-up of the parts of my face that I like to conceal the most, just kind of like my trouble areas or the areas that I feel need the most amount of coverage. And then that's usually how I gauge exactly what kind of coverage I'm getting out of a foundation, is whether those areas peek through or whether they stay completely concealed and covered throughout the day. Okay, so this is what I usually try to cover up with foundation, these little veins that I have going on through my cheeks, and then also my age spot or sunspot, whatever that is. And then I have the same situation going on over on this cheek as well. Okay, so now I'm gonna start by just, I don't know, I guess drawing just a few lines and hoping for the best. So I'm just gonna do 3 on each for now. And let's go here, sides of my nose, and then just a little bit on my forehead since I have quite a little forehead. It smells really good, like a spa. It smells pretty good. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it out using my 3D HD Kabuki from Sigma. So far it feels pretty light, and I am getting pretty good coverage out of this. I don't think I'll need much more than that. I don't know if this is my right shade either, but we'll see how it works. Right off the bat, I mean, it is pretty light coverage, but it's not too light to where I don't really see a difference. You know what I mean? Okay, now I'm just gonna add just a little bit more here and a little bit more here. Just a tad bit more. It's really good coverage, actually. For how light it feels, it, I don't know, looking pretty good. It's impressing me. And now I'm gonna do the under eye area. And I'm just blending it out. Okay, so I've applied it as a concealer, and I kind of knew that I was going to be disappointed with it as a concealer, just simply because I know, like, just after applying it onto my face, that it's pretty light in coverage. It is buildable, but I don't want to build underneath my eyes because I just know for a fact that it's going to crease and look kind of ridiculous throughout the day. So if I'm going for full coverage underneath the eye, I'm definitely not going to use this foundation stick. But as far as the rest of the face, I do like the amount of coverage that I'm getting, and I love how light it feels. I also really love the smell. I think that this shade worked out for me. It might be just a tad bit too light, but that can always be simply fixed with a little bit of bronzer. You can always darken up your foundation just a little bit if you needed to, which is what I'm gonna do. But as far as the coverage, I like it, and it feels really light. It doesn't really feel like I have a whole lot, if anything, on my face. I'm going to show you all a close-up so that you can see kind of the areas that I pointed out earlier and how well this foundation is concealing or covering everything up. Okay, so as you can see, they're practically gone. Nothing's really showing through here. And same on this side. I'm going to go ahead and finish off the rest of my face, and I will be right back. Okay, so now I am back with a full face of makeup, and so far I really love the coverage. I really love the way that it feels. I love the way that it's wearing. It feels like next to nothing on top of my skin, and I love the coverage that I am getting from feeling next to nothing on top of my skin. So, yeah, it is currently 11:37 in the morning, so I will check back with you all probably at around 4:30 for a midday check-in. Okay, so now I am back for a midday check-in. It is currently 3:50, so it's been about, what, 4 hours roughly? And I'd say it's holding up pretty well as a foundation. As a concealer, I kind of knew that right away that was not going to be such a hit for me. It's definitely creased under the eyes. It's not really doing much as far as concealing, but as foundation, it's holding up really well. It still feels really light. I'm not seeing it really settle into any other spots around my face. I can kind of see a little bit of the veins, some of the veins that I have going on my cheeks. I can kind of see them popping through, but I was holding my child really close to my face because I was consoling him after a little bit of a tumble. So his hair could have definitely rubbed up against me a lot because I did hold him for quite some time, because I see that this is the only side that I'm seeing any kind of veins popping through. This side, not so much. And I didn't hold him on this side. I held him on this side. So that could have something to do with it. Other than that, it looks really good. So now let me zoom you all in so that you can see underneath my eyes and you can see what I'm talking about as far as the coverage along the cheek areas. Okay, so underneath the eyes, it's just not a good concealer. Obviously, it's not doing much as far as concealing anything underneath the eye, and it definitely did crease along the under eye area. Now, as far as the cheeks, here on this side, like I mentioned, you can definitely see some of my veins peeking through, like here and here, because I was holding my child. But on this side, you can't really see anything popping through. So that's what it looks like right now. All right, so that is it for a midday review. I'll probably be back at around 7:30 to finish off my night for a final check-in. Okay, so now I am back for a final check-in. It is 7:19 at the moment, so almost a full 8 hours of wear. And I must say that I am pleasantly surprised with how it wears, like I said earlier, as a foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you all in to the cheek area, and I'll go ahead and I'll zoom you all into the concealer portion of this. Like I mentioned earlier, no, I'm not using this as a concealer ever again. I mean, even as like light concealer, I don't think it really is worth it because it doesn't do anything, you know? Like if I was gonna use this as a concealer, I might as well not use anything at all. But as a foundation, I actually really like it. So yeah, let me zoom you all in, show you exactly what it looks like right now after almost 8 hours of wear. Okay, so as you can see, as a concealer for me, no, not happening. But as a foundation, like I mentioned earlier, I had the situation with my son, so a lot of this got rubbed off. But on this side, nothing touched it because nothing was rubbing up against this side of my face. And as you can see, it wore beautifully. It still looks really, really nice and nothing is really showing through. So yeah. So in conclusion, I definitely like this foundation. Definitely see myself using this foundation as an everyday wear because it gives you a really, really decent amount of coverage without feeling heavy or overly done, which for me, you know, it's a must. It's definitely a must because I always want to look good, but I don't always want to look glam, or overly done. Those are my thoughts. Yeah, let me know if you agree. Let me know if you've tried it. Let me know if you plan on trying it. And yeah, share your thoughts on the foundation if you have tried it as well. If you have any additional questions, let me know in the comment section down below and I will try my best to answer them as soon as possible. So thank you all so much for watching. I truly hope that you enjoyed this review and that you found it helpful. As always, take care and I will see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye.